Yes, from brine to battered to slathered in gravy, everyone has their favorite fried chicken recipe.
Thought you were describing me. Now you can find some of the best recipes from around the country in Lee Schrager's new book. I love the title, Fried and True. And he's here to show us how to make one version of the All-American favorite. Before we start, when you were doing research for this book, were you surprised at how many different variations there are on fried chicken?
Absolutely. You know, we went into it kind of curious how we were going to make the book different, and what we learned really on every stop, that although it could be similar ingredients, chicken flour, a batter, a dredge, it's different in every region. It's seasoning, the oil that you're using makes a big difference. So yes, overall, we were incredibly shocked that chicken could taste so different.
I don't want to get too academic on this. Were you able to find out how old some of these recipes are, and are they just handed down?
There's history to fried chicken.
Well, they're actually, where do you think fried chicken came from?
I would imagine a chicken.
The South. I don't
Okay,
know.
you say the South? Okay.
I'm saying the South. Yeah.
Where do you think it came from?
I'm going to guess, because that was too easy, the Northeast and pirates who needed to fry the chicken before they could eat it.
Well, it may have ended up with the pirates. It actually came from Scotland in the 1700s, the earliest reporting, and it came down to the South. And then obviously it was on the plantation, but chicken from the
Who knew?
The Scottish.
Scotland.
Well, so now what made you want to write this book? I mean, have you always been fascinated by fried chicken?
Well, I've always had a love. I don't know if I was fascinated. I think, you know, even as a child, I remember when my parents would go out on date nights on Saturday night, they would go out and we would either have pizza or Chicken Delight. And I can still remember, very young, that Volkswagen pulling up to the house with a chicken on top of it, and the chicken saying, "Don't cook tonight," called Chicken Delight. And that was really my earliest memories of chicken. That, and then going to Howard Johnson's as a young child at the all-you-can-eat fried chicken night on Friday nights.
It left an impression.
It did. So clearly, you know, all these years later, it's come full circle.
Well,
now
let's
I'm back.
get cooking. Now we're going to be making Mishi's chicken.
Michelle Bernstein is one of my favorite chefs in America. She has Mishi's restaurant in Miami, which is where I live most of the time. And her fried chicken is not only one of the easiest, but really one of the most delicious recipes. There are over 50 fried chicken recipes in Fried and True, all geared towards the home cook. But this one in particular is really simple.
Let's do it.
Great. So what we've already prepared in advance, this is the dredge is right here.
The dredge.
Right, the dredge, which is the flour. This is the batter. The batter is made up of buttermilk, 2 cups of buttermilk, and some hot sauce. We're going to take a piece of chicken. We're going to dredge it.
What's in the dredge? Because that doesn't look like white flour. This is
it's all-purpose flour.
All-purpose
flour.
It's
Old Bay. It's cayenne. It's salt and pepper. It's very, very simple.
Okay.
So we're
So it's
dredging
nothing
it.
too complicated.
No,
Like, I could make this at home.
You know what?
No.
Everyone, I don't know. You know, what I always say, you got to find the room in the house you're best in and keep to it.
Okay.
But almost everyone can make your fried chicken.
Thanks a lot, Lee. Thanks.
The garage is a perfect room.
Okay, there you go.
Here.
You put it in.
We're
Oh,
putting
that's
it
a
in.
very thick.
It is thick. It's buttermilk.
Where's buttermilk?
It's
Yeah.
buttermilk. And then we're putting it back in, so it's a double dredge.
Double dredge.
Yeah, so
It's
if
a
you
double
like,
D.
Double D if you like double dipping.
There you go.
Now you have a double dredge.
Okay.
So right
No,
here.
this is awesome. I'm ready to eat.
Now wait, are you going to put it back in, the buttermilk too?
Nope.
Okay, all right. Let's not get carried away.
No, we're going to do one more piece.
Okay.
And then if you guys want to help me.
Well,
Okay.
Or not.
No, go ahead.
We're
Tell
gonna
us
have,
what you need us to do.
We're going to have you drop this into the oil. Now,
Okay.
not only is this chicken, Mishi's chicken, double dredged, it's also double fried. You fry it first at 270 degrees for about 8 to 9 minutes. You take it out, you let it sit in a rack for about 10 minutes. Then you put it back in oil that you bring up to about 350 degrees.
Wow.
And it really adds that really crunchy, delicious, hard crust
Well,
that
let's
people
get
love.
frying, because I want to try this. Okay. So then do you want me to put this in the oil
Yep,
right
put
now?
it right in the oil.
Okay.
Be careful it doesn't splatter.
Oh, is this hot enough?
This is hot. The oil's hot enough.
Okay.
You're going to see a
I'm
nice
scared.
sizzle.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Look at
You
this.
see?
Delicious.
Just
sizzle.
like that. And you want to be careful not to overcrowd the pan. Whoopi Goldberg wrote the foreword to the book, and she wrote a very funny comment about not overcrowding the chicken so it can brown easily.
So may I put the leg in as well?
Other than that, what's the biggest mistake people do at this stage of the game?
Well, the biggest mistake that you can make in fried chicken is really, I'm going to drop this last piece in, absolutely, is probably not having the oil hot enough.
Okay.
Most chicken fries at about 350. Because you're frying this twice, you're going to do it at 270, 8 or 9 minutes. put it on a rack to let it cool for a bit, then bring the oil back up to 350 degrees,
Okay.
and then fry it until it's really crispy and golden brown.
Pardon my ignorance. What oil is this?
Actually, this is canola oil, but
Canola.
it can be peanut oil, it can be sunflower oil, it can be lard, it can be bacon grease, it can be clarified butter. As I said, you know, one of the things, it can be the same recipe. You can use the same ingredients, just changing the fat ingredient that you're frying in, and it makes all the difference.
Totally.
All the difference.
And you brought some side dishes along with you. While that's cooking, we want to talk about these over here. This is a watermelon salad.
This is, you know, to me, nothing says summertime on Memorial Day weekend
Totally.
like
Here you
fried
go,
chicken.
Joe.
So there's
Thank
a
you.
fried
I
chicken.
can for the fat
This
and
is-
greasy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What could be better early in the morning? Mishi's tomato salad, watermelon salad, delicious coleslaw, some collard greens, yams, and some really amazing biscuits.
Oh, I'm
all
down
these
with the
recipes in
biscuits.
Tried and True.
I was
my
going to ask you,
gosh.
all the sides are in there,
Everything.
too.
Everything. There are 55 chicken recipes and about 24 side dishes.
Well,
There you go, John.
through the miracle of
Try the
television,
watermelon.
we're not going to be able to
The
double
biscuit.
fry it, but is this the finished product up there?
This is the finished product right here, and as you can see, that delicious crust, it looks so juicy and delicious. That really is from the double frying right here, the golden brown.
Wow. This watermelon
This
thing is
watermelon
delicious.
salad is amazing. This is watermelon, tomato, cucumber, and dill, and some feta.
Exactly, and some feta. Delicious.
This is awesome.
So where do you like fried chicken in New York City? What's your favorite fried chicken here
You
in
know,
the city?
to be honest with you, we go to Buttermilk Channel.
I love that in Brooklyn, right.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's where we go. But I haven't really given the
Southern
fried chicken.
Hospitality.
Southern Hospitality.
Timberlake's place
Right.
has great fried chicken.
Elizabeth,
The Red Rooster.
the Red Rooster, of course, Marcus Samuelson, and his recipe is in the book. Marcus has one of my favorite recipes, a Dirty Bird.
Dirty Bird.
Dirty Bird. Elizabeth Carmel. Hill Country, which is where we did the book party a
yeah.
few weeks ago. Fantastic. If you've been to Andrew Carmelini's The Dutch, Andrew has fantastic
the
fried
Dutch,
chicken
Where's the best fried chicken you've ever had?
in my entire life.
In your entire life, you're at least 35.
And Chicken Delight is off. No,
You can't
say
use Chicken Delight.
What about the
What is it? Come on.
Fried chicken,
30,
that's
well,
off the
you're,
list?
you're close in the age, at least. As we like to say, 35 plus tax and tip. You know, I would tell you, in New York City, you know, I love Marcus. I love Elizabeth Carmel. Probably one of the best fried chickens I've ever tried is actually in Fried and True, and it's from Asha Gomez in Atlanta. She's a wonderful, beautiful Indian woman from the southern part of India, and she has a fantastic emerald green fried chicken. And the chicken is marinated overnight in yogurt and fresh herbs, and
Wow.
when you fry it up, it looks green. The photographer is
Sounds
beautiful.
Did
and
she
it's,
give you the recipe?
It's actually in the book.
It's in the book?
Yes, yes. Very few people
problem.
didn't give me the recipe. I mean,
Well, let me ask you this. I'm really going to put you on the spot because I can imagine the Colonel didn't. What do you think of Kentucky Fried Chicken?
well, it's interesting. The Colonel did not because we did not ask. If you talk about great fast food fried chicken, Popeyes is really one of my favorite fried chickens.
I love that chicken
And
from Popeyes.
you know, so did we. And I'll tell you, although they did not give us the recipe, they let us into their test kitchen,
They
and we
did?
actually cooked. And in the book, we have the centerfold of the book is 3 to 4 pages. If you know Wiley Dufresne, the chef from WD-50, Wiley is an incredible, extraordinary molecular chef. He has a similar love for fried chicken. He actually served fried chicken at his wedding, Popeye's fried chicken, and he recreated the Popeye's fried chicken recipe for us for the book. So although it's not exactly the recipe, it's as close as you're going to get.
Do they
And
do the
sometimes-
double deep fry there?
They do not, but what they do...
Don't have time,
You know
yeah.
what's...
Yeah.
When one thing you notice about Popeye's fried chicken is that from franchise to franchise, it's different levels of spiciness.
Yeah.
And Popeye's, you need to marinate it for up to 2 hours, but the franchise have the ability to marinate it up to 14 hours. And that what really makes a difference in
What
the
an
product.
education.
I learned more about fried chicken today than I ever thought. Thank you so much.
It's my
Thank
pleasure.
you.
This was wonderful. Thank you so much, Lee Schrager, author of Fried and True. It's on sale today. Pick it up.
Fantastic.
We can't wait
Thank
to
you.
try this chicken.
Hey, today's the day. Let's go to one of those restaurants and eat outside because it is going to be delightful. Sunny
the
skies
chicken.
right now.